We're committed to everyone listening to being their best selves, healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's our commitment. So I'm gonna bring in all of the folk and pick their brains to see how we can get there. And let me welcome back to the show. She is a guru of sorts. She's been here before, and I think she's one of the best at this. So let me welcome the one and only Jillian Michaels. Welcome.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. Why are you laughing? You are one of the best at this. You are top
Thank you.
three
I
for sure.
appreciate it. Top
All right.
three. Who are your
All
other
right.
top two?
I
Come
don't
on.
know. I'm leaving room for other people just in case there are two other people somewhere. You could be one, they could be two and three. I don't know. In other people's minds, I don't want to, we're gonna
As
keep
long
it.
as I'm one, as long as I'm number one, then we're
You're
good.
number one. If I ever went on one of these shows, I'm picking you as my trainer. I know I'm going to have results. And let me just congratulate you too. Let me congratulate you. You seem
Aw,
like during the pandemic, there's a lot of horrible things, but some good stuff has come out for you. And
yeah.
so congratulations on your engagement, your
Thank
new
you.
app. Are you in Big Brother? No, you're not doing that, are you?
No,
Okay,
no,
good.
it's
Thank God.
fake news, girl. It just doesn't
Okay.
end. It's all fake news. It's crazy.
You're embroiled in a lot of fake news lately. How do you navigate the barrage? It seems like a barrage of like just
Nonsense, I know.
yeah.
I'm no stranger to it. It's part of being a quote a public figure. It's kind of like, this is the price you pay for having a platform that you monetize. You get a lot of hate, a lot of nonsense. And for the longest time, many years, there have been so many rumors that were just completely baloney. Jillian Michaels puts out supplements that kills people. Total baloney, fake lawsuits, not real, but no one ever printed like this is actually not real. Jillian Michaels thinks pregnancy ruins a body, never said it, not true, but you can imply that you think you know what I mean by saying she thinks, not she says, because I didn't say it. But it's, once you become one of those characters that uh, unfortunately gets a lot of clickbait, it begets itself. And the truth is always boring. What was it? I think Winston Churchill was like, a lie gets all the way around the world while the truth is just putting on its pants. I'm one of those controversial characters that just clickbait city for me. But that's all right. I mean, I'm a very fortunate person.
You are, but I'd like to see more lawsuits. Cardi B's victory made me smile because I'm really sick of people building platforms just spewing things, and it's not right. And I feel like that, especially now during the pandemic where people are putting out misinformation regarding all manner of things to do with our health. Yeah, yeah. Let's start suing more people and winning. That's all. That's what
It's
I feel.
a very complicated game suing people. I don't know how many of those lawsuits you've been involved in, but it's lawyers won't even take a lot of that stuff on. I mean, we're getting a bit off piece here, but it's a lot of money and it's a lot of time. And, you start to wonder, like, is it worth it? But I hear you. I know. I think at the very least, you speak up for yourself. That's the most important thing.
Okay, well, you're here to speak. You have a new fitness app. It is tell us about it. Tell us because there are 1,000 of them on the
I know.
market. I don't know how to suss through like why your app and not the next 10 that are out there.
It's a great question. Well, the first thing you said is that there are 1,000 of them, which there shouldn't be, right? And each one tends to do one thing. The yoga app, the running app, the weight loss app, the meal tracking app, the activity tracking app, the meditation app, the sleep support app. And it's ridiculous. By the time you're done, you have 20 apps. They should all exist on one platform because health, weight loss, weight maintenance, running a marathon, putting on muscle, it all requires a 360 approach. So the fitness app is one seamless platform that has all of the aforementioned, right? Meditation, sleep support, community, tracking of all kinds, customized fitness, personalized workout programs. Use it on any device, any place, anytime, anywhere. In the gym, audio only, running programs, yoga, kickboxing, weightlifting, HIIT training, stretching, foam rolling. One app. One. It should be one app with the best experts. Of course, I'm on there. And it should be that simple, and this one is.
And it's literally called the fitness app.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
dude, American Idol. right? It's like extreme home makeover. It says right away, what is it? It's the fitness app.
All right. So walk us through somebody like me who plays around with intermittent fasting. I may work out 3-4 times a week. Now recovering because I just had double knee replacement. So I want to
Oh,
be in a,
damn.
yeah, girl, let me
Oh,
every day. I'm like,
damn.
why did I do this? Like,
It's all
why?
right. It's gonna be okay. You just
Yeah.
gotta go through the process, and you gotta do it the right way. I'm assuming you're in physical therapy and all the above,
Yes,
right?
yes,
All right.
yes, yes. I'm icing as we speak right now. I
Atta
just
girl.
came back from
Beautiful.
physical therapy. Yes.
Nice. All right. I like it. Good. You know, I actually had an injury in 21. I've never had an injury in my entire life. I took a bad fall. And ended up fracturing my spine and herniating 3 discs. And I did not appreciate up until that moment how scary and debilitating and out of control you feel when you sustain an injury of any kind, knees, hips, back. But the reality is you can work your way back. You do it one step at a time, literally and figuratively. You do it smart, you do it responsible, and there's always a way forward. So first we look at the things we can control. Number one is food. You can control the food. Doesn't cost more to eat less, it costs less to eat less. We make common sense food choices. It doesn't have to be perfect. I could pull anybody off the street, I don't care who they are, and ask them, like, all right, come on now, pizza or chicken salad? The answer. It's like yogurt, parfait, or donuts for breakfast. You know what choice to make. It's common sense. Eat a little bit less, use your common sense. You'll be good there. That's easy to control. And it's easy to do, but easy to control. So that's the first piece of it. Then the second part is being intelligent with your workouts. And that's one of the things that we do on the fitness app is look at, all right, what's your goal? What's your fitness level? What is it that you like and you don't like in order to give you a program that allows you to be successful? So if somebody has an injury or is a beginner or hates resistance training, you got to give them what they can do and what they're going to show up for and what's going to deliver results so they stay consistent. And that's the key, is wrapping your program around you so you stay consistent.
You have some testimonials on the app, and one woman lost 125 pounds. So I'm like, how long has this app been out? That she was able, it's like, where what does she do? And how did this app help her lose all this weight? Like, I'm in.
Oh, you're so sweet. The app's actually been out for about 3 years now. It just evolves. So it started out as the Jillian Michaels app, and then it became the fitness app because we started to add self-care experts, sleep experts, meditation people, prenatal fitness people. We just added Taylor Walker, who's fantastic, and Ryan Clarenbach, who's fantastic, and Jamie McFadden, and a host of different experts across different modalities of fitness where I'm not fantastic. So even though we established I'm number one, of course, trainers are like doctors or lawyers, right? Like if you injure your knee, you're not going to a cardiologist. I'm not a prenatal fitness specialist. I'm not a tremendous yogi. I'm not the world's best runner. I'm not a meditation expert. So I want to get experts who are great where I'm not great. Hence the reason it's evolved over time to become the fitness app, not just the Jillian Michaels app. And like every other platform that relies on content, we're constantly updating it with new things.
Okay. All right. What's been the biggest obstacle for people? We're all individuals, so I think we should first of all get in tune with our own personal bodies. Like I think everyone's looking for that quick fix, which is why these diets become very, because they work. Any diet that you follow is going to work, and then you're off it, and then it doesn't work anymore, and then you end up putting, I don't know. So what's the biggest obstacle for people, Jillian Michaels?
Honestly, it's motivation. It's the top question I get. Like, how do I get and stay motivated? Inspiration is a very easy thing because inspiration comes from outside of you. It could be watching a documentary on Michael Jordan. It could be reading some really empowering book written by Malala. I mean, who knows? There's a million different things, podcasts, radio shows, books, television shows, where you see an individual that has overcome something tremendous. And it inspires you to go, you know what? Holy cow, they can do that. Surely I can lose 15 pounds, 20 pounds, right? Get back in shape. So we get that jump start, which is fantastic. But the number one rule of fitness is consistency. So even though we could talk about this technique and this diet and this supplement, they're going to give you that edge and move it along a little faster. The reality is if you don't show up for it, it isn't going to work. So having the why is really important. And as cliche as that has become, it was originally Nietzsche and then Viktor Frankl were some of the greatest minds of the last, 2 centuries. And the reality is if you have a why, you can tolerate the how, right? Work with a purpose becomes passion. Work without purpose feels punishing. And the last 3 years, I'm going to argue, have been a giant slice of hell. People are not down for more punishment. You have to help them see that this is self-care. It's nurturing. You have to make it not miserable. That's what I mean about wrapping it around the individual. Even if it's not perfect, it might take a little bit longer. They got to show up for it. Can't feel like hell. You got to say to them, what is it that you want? I want to wear a 2-piece and look ridiculous on my beach vacation. And by the way, that's subjective, but nevertheless, right? You can look ridiculous at any size, but some people are going to feel better when they feel a little stronger, a little healthier. It could be, I want to run a 5K and raise money for breast cancer because I lost a family member. I want to be a role model for my kids. I want to look amazing in my wedding dress. I want to be a centenarian. Every time you decide whether or not to sit on the couch or to do that 30 minutes in your living room, right? To have the chicken salad or to cruise through the drive-through or to get the chicken salad at the drive-through, which is still a better option. But you gotta feel the passion for it. You gotta have the purpose because it's not easy. Simple, but not easy.
I believe people should keep learning and growing and evolving. When I first saw you on The Biggest Loser, and I would always root for you, people, she's so mean. And I'm like, yeah, people need a kicking ass. And it worked. It worked. Your people kept losing the weight. As you look back on Jillian Michaels 15 years ago,
Yeah.
how has she changed? And if you went back into a situation like that, how are you different? Because I even noticed your language is changing based on where we are right now. It's like whatever size you are, it's like,
don't get me wrong. I am not going to tell you healthy at any size. That's a lie. That's like a flat earther society kind of stuff. It's not the truth. I will never tell you that it is healthy to be obese. It's not. But I want people, and my message has remained the same, that you need to work out because you love your body, not because you hate it. That's really important. It's really important to feel worthy. It's really important to feel valuable. It's really important to feel deserving because only from that place can you want what's best for yourself. And that's health. Your health is the platform you place your entire life on top of. I'll never be that girl. I'm not afraid of cancel culture. I'm an expert in my space. And I don't believe that obesity should be a third rail conversation, right? I'm never going to play that game, ever, not ever. And I could sit here and debate with anybody on the science of this dialogue. It's just bullshit. Sorry, it just is. With that said, as I mentioned, everybody is valuable, but it's from that place of saying, hey, you're valuable. Don't take 20 years off your life. We want you around for a really long time. Like your husband doesn't want to be a widower. Kids don't want to be orphans. Get it together.